Hey everyone, we are live from somewhere in the woods where I am smoking a brisket and some ribs. Not really. It's just sausage. I'm smoking these meats here with all my friends. I'm making meats now. I'm the meat chef. We out here in the Vermont wilderness, in the middle of nowhere, just looking for a place to light some shit on fire. It's that time of year in Vermont when everything is wet. You know, springtime, snow's melting, just rains every other day. All the trails are too moist to bike, no snow for skiing unless you want to go to the 2 trails. Figured might as well get outside and go find a nice cozy little spot to have a campfire. Maybe smoke some meats. Just smoking meats, ribs, and a brisket. Play with the flora and the fauna. Yeah. So I'm hoping that with all the moistness around me, I won't be starting any major forest fires today. It'll be always a little bit moist, always damp. Oh, this right here is called skunk cabbage, and it grows in the moistest of areas, and it is fantastic for absolutely nothing. Skunk cabbage? Look at all that skunk cabbage. It's a lot of skunk cabbage. Skunk cabbage? Skunk cabbage. A lot of skunk cabbage. Today I'm planning on smoking meat, practicing a little bit of bushcraft. Crafting the bush. Bushcrafting. Deep in the bush, ye. Yeah, alright, just gonna be doing some bushcraft. Crafting in the bush, yeah, bro. My plan today is to start a fire using only flint and steel and some tinder from the woods, some bigger chunks of wood from the woods, some other natural ingredients that I happen to find at the grocery store. Yeah, you know, crafting the bush. I see a spot up there. I see a boulder. Found a nice little cozy spot to start a fire, and maybe I'll try smoking some meats, brisket and ribs. Make a s'more or 2. Damn, that looks good. Oh God, I'm already hungry. Graham crackers and marshmallows. That's for dessert. What is this? Energy chunks? Give me them nuts. Oh, fuck yeah. Nuts? How dead are you? Oh, you're pretty dead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. You dead? Oh, frickin' right, you're dead. Bushcraft. Okay, fine. Just out here searching for sticks. Hey, dead wood. This is not nearly enough. I need a bunch more. Yeah, baby. Yep. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. That's okay. Stacked. Need a lot to make sure that the fire has something to catch. Yay. Yay. Oh, God. Fuck. Some good stuff. Nope, never mind. You know that wood is dry enough to use when it has that nice, solid crack when you snap it off. If it's just all bendy and stuff, then probably still green and wet and somewhat alive. And live wood don't burn that good. I spy, with my beautiful hazel eyes, some dead wood over there. Yay! Yay! Yeah! Oh, here we go. Nice dangle branch. Okay, that should be enough little bits. We go in search of some bigger wood to chop up. Never walk with your saw like this. It's super dangerous. Terrible idea. Hey, big pieces of wood. Looking for dry, dead wood. No, that is way too wet and old and rotten. Need something not too young, but not too, oh, I see something that has potential. How dry is you? Oh, how about this dude over here? Oh, this will be great. Shit. Now remember, this is a pull saw, so you can only pull. Bushcraft! Look at how efficient this is. Fishing! I love this saw. Oh, gross. That is just soaked on the inside. Yuck. So we have all of the little guys right here. We're getting the fire started. And then some bigger chunks that I'm about to chop up. Longer boys over here. Just for the hell of it, let's frickin' get chopping. Someone asked, do I smoke meat? Fucking right I do. So the key here is to chop open the wood into smaller pieces like this, and that exposes, well, first of all, it exposes more surface area for the fire to burn, but it also exposes the dry interior as opposed to just the wet outer bark. Lovely. And this here is just a, what is it? Morakanif bushcraft knife. Morakanif bushcraft knife. And it's pretty freaking dope. Fuck, I'm good at chopping. So the best tinder that you can possibly use for starting a fire in the wilderness are fire mushrooms that grow deep inside tree holes. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Got some. Nice. So you may think that they look exactly like Vaseline-soaked cotton balls, and you would be right, because that is exactly what they are. There's no such thing as fire mushrooms. Bushcraft! So the key to making these little buds is coat just the outside with Vaseline and leave the inside dry. The cotton itself provides a medium for the spark to ignite, whereas the Vaseline helps extend the burn time. Pull them apart a little bit to expose the dry interior. You could probably get away with using just one, but this is not real bushcraft that I'm doing, so I don't care. I'm gonna use 6. I'm gonna get a little bit crazy, but the wood I'm trying to burn is also a little bit wet. I know this isn't real bushcraft, but I don't care. If you're out in the woods and are prepared enough to carry a knife with you, then you can be prepared enough to carry some little puffs of combustible air. Beautiful! Cover these in a bunch of little dry bits. The littler and the drier the better. Right on. Now, I know I said I was going to be using flint and steel earlier, but that was a lie! This is actually a ferrocerium rod, which is not flint. Flint is not even what sparks in traditional flint and steel, which this is not. The hard flint is used to strike little bits of steel off of the steel. That exposes iron, which then combusts because of the friction and its reaction with the oxygen in the air. And that's what creates the hot sparks. This guy, ferrocerium rod, this is composed of mostly iron and this element called cerium, which has apparently a lower combustion temperature than iron, which means that it ignites at a lower temperature, easier to ignite, hence hotter sparks. So technically, I am not using flint and steel. I am using steel in place of the flint and ferrocerium in place of the steel, if that makes sense. Right. There we go. What a steady blowjob. Fire's being especially stubborn. The wood's especially wet because it's been raining for months straight. You want to peel the bark off, get rid of the wet bark, and just chop it up into little tiny dry bits. You can see I've already stacked a few on there, and she's starting to go now. Boy, listen to that water boil off. Yeah, this stuff is pretty wet. You can even see it boiling off. Right there. Gotta make a nice sausage stick. Perfect. Oh yeah. She's starting to get going now. Fuck you, wet bark. Wet bark, go away. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. And I'm just gonna let this burn, get a little bit hotter, and then probably smoke some meats. Oh yeah, God, that looks freaking delicious. Oh! Just out here in the woods, smoking meats. Sweet, sweet baby rays. That's what's going on these ribs. Actually, no, nothing's going on the sausage. Oh God, that is a beautiful sight. Look at that sausage, perfectly framed between a tree and a rock. Gorgeous. That's how you smoke meat. Look at this thing, it just exploded out the I'll cook that a little bit more. Just sitting in my backyard, finishing off these ribs and a brisket. I mean the sausage. How many of you guys are eating brisket and ribs tonight? Brisket and they taste doubly better when you hunted the animal yourself. What are you guys making for dinner? Brisket and ribs, I hope. Delicious. Salud! Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and click all the necessary things. Click like, click subscribe, click the make a comment, click that little bell thing, share the video, watch every other single video on my channel. Watch them a second time, watch them a third time, share them with people. Get the fuck outside. Share them once, share them twice, share them. And that is how you roast a marshmallow. Perfectly golden brown. None of that stupid burnt shit. Oh, fuck yeah.